Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you love diving into the fascinating world of history, you've come to the right place. Today we have a special treat for you, a whirlwind tour of amazing historical facts that will blow your mind. So, let's jump right in. Our journey through time begins in ancient Egypt, with structures so monumental they've captivated humankind for millennia, the pyramids. These weren't just tombs, you see, but testaments to a civilization's understanding of astronomy, engineering, and yes, even aesthetics. Did you know the Great Pyramid of Giza was originally covered in polished limestone, making it shine like a gem? These casing stones reflected the sun's light and made the pyramid shine brightly. Over time, most of these stones were removed, but the Great Pyramid remains one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Just imagine that gleaming beacon in the desert, a symbol of power and ingenuity. It's a reminder that even in the distant past, humans were capable of extraordinary feats. Now let's fast forward to ancient Rome, a civilization known for its grandeur, its military might, and perhaps surprisingly, its sanitation. But let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the vomitorium in the Colosseum. In ancient Rome, it was common for wealthy citizens to have a vomitorium. Contrary to popular belief, it wasn't a room where people went to vomit after feasting. Instead, a vomitorium was a passageway that allowed large numbers of people to exit a stadium quickly. Quite a different use than what the name suggests. These vomitoria, as they were called, were strategically placed throughout the Colosseum and other large venues to efficiently manage the flow of tens of thousands of spectators. It's a testament to Roman engineering and their understanding of crowd control. From the grandeur of Rome, we set sail for the wild seas with the Vikings. Now picture a Viking warrior in your mind. You're probably imagining a horned helmet, right? Well, ditch that image because it's a myth that took hold in the 19th century. Vikings didn't wear horned helmets. This myth became popular in the 19th century due to misinterpretations and the influence of opera costumes. Real Viking helmets were likely simple, practical, and made of metal or leather. Their fearsome reputation came from their seafaring skills, their strategic raids, and their mastery of warfare, not from fancy headgear. The Renaissance, a period of incredible artistic, scientific, and intellectual flourishing, brings us face to face with a true polymath, Leonardo da Vinci. When we think of Da Vinci, the Mona Lisa often comes to mind, but his genius extended far beyond the canvas. Leonardo da Vinci was not only a master artist, but also an inventor ahead of his time. He conceptualized flying machines, an armored vehicle resembling a tank, and even a rudimentary robot. Though many of his designs were never built, his notebooks remain a testament to his genius. He dissected human bodies to understand anatomy, studied the flow of water and the flight of birds, and his inventions, though often centuries ahead of their time, foreshadowed modern technology. From the artistic heights of the Renaissance, we shift gears to a darker chapter, the American Civil War. Amidst the tragedy and turmoil, innovation took flight, literally. The American Civil War saw the use of hot air balloons for reconnaissance. The Union Army employed the Balloon Corps, led by Thaddeus Lowe, to gather intelligence and direct artillery fire. This early form of aerial surveillance was a precursor to modern military aviation. Imagine the scene: Union and Confederate soldiers, locked in a brutal ground war, suddenly looking up to see these balloons hovering above, observing their every move. It marked a turning point in warfare, where the battlefield expanded into the skies. The Industrial Revolution brought about unprecedented technological advancements, but it also cast a dark shadow: child labor. While factories churned out goods and fueled economic growth, children, some as young as 5 years old, toiled in appalling conditions. During the Industrial Revolution, child labor was rampant. Kids as young as 5 worked in factories and mines under harsh conditions. These labor practices eventually led to reforms and the establishment of child labor laws to protect young workers. They were forced to work long hours for meager wages, their tiny bodies subjected to dangerous machinery and unhealthy environments. This dark side of progress led to social reform movements and eventually, laws to protect children and ensure their right to education and a childhood. World War II, a global conflict of unimaginable scale, also gave rise to incredible acts of ingenuity and resistance. One such story revolves around an unlikely hero, the board game Monopoly. Now, imagine being a prisoner of war, desperate to escape. Could a board game offer a glimmer of hope? Believe it or not, it did. Did you know that during World War II, British intelligence used Monopoly games to help Allied prisoners of war escape? Special editions of the game were created with hidden compartments containing maps, compasses, and real money. These games were sent to POW camps disguised as care packages. These special edition Monopoly sets, complete with hidden compartments for maps, compasses, and even real currency, were smuggled into POW camps, providing prisoners with the tools they needed to make daring escapes. It's a testament to human resourcefulness and the will to survive even in the darkest of times. The 20th century witnessed humanity's reach extending beyond Earth, ushering in the space age. In 1961, a young Soviet cosmonaut named Yuri Gagarin etched his name in history. Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel into space, orbiting the Earth aboard Vostok 1. His historic flight marked a significant achievement in the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union, paving the way for future space exploration. Strapped into the Vostok 1 spacecraft, he completed one orbit around Earth, marking humanity's first foray into the cosmos. This pivotal event ignited the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union, leading to advancements in rocketry, satellite technology, and ultimately putting humans on the moon. Let's travel back in time once more to ancient China, home to one of the most iconic structures ever built, the Great Wall. Now, when you envision the Great Wall, you might picture a single, continuous wall stretching across the landscape. But that image is a bit of a misconception. The Great Wall of China, often considered one continuous wall, is actually a series of walls and fortifications built over several dynasties. Its construction started as early as the 7th century BC and continued for centuries, primarily to protect against invasions. It's actually a network of walls, built and rebuilt over centuries by different dynasties, each section serving its own strategic purpose. It snakes across mountains and deserts, a testament to the ambition and engineering prowess of ancient China, a symbol of their enduring strength and resilience. Our final stop takes us to medieval Europe, a time of knights, castles, and, well, some rather peculiar medical practices. Imagine a world where the king's touch was believed to have healing powers. Sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, right? But in medieval Europe, it was a widely held belief. In medieval Europe, people believed in the concept of the royal touch, where it was thought that the king's touch could cure diseases, especially scrofula, a form of tuberculosis. Kings of France and England performed this ritual to demonstrate their divine right to rule. Kings would lay their hands on the sick, believing they could cure diseases, particularly a condition known as scrofula. This belief in the royal touch speaks volumes about the power dynamics of the time and the interplay between religion, superstition, and medicine. And there you have it, 10 incredible history facts in just 10 minutes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!